I always send my condolences to the Dallas Maverick fans. I do, because I don't even know how I would react if my franchise did that to me. Like, rip the best player that we've ever had away from me, and now we have to deal with Anthony Davis. That would hurt. And it would make me very upset. So I can understand why people are rioting in the streets and why they behave the way they behave, because the area literally lost like $1 billion.
That's crazy.
You took away the best thing in Dallas. Damn the Cowboys. Nobody care about them. It's Luka. Everybody loved Luka in Dallas.
It's true.
Even Jerry Jones was going to go watch Luka. He didn't care about no Dak Prescott. He ain't watching Dak. He watching Luka. He in the press box in the game. The game is going on, and they saying, Jerry, why are you not paying attention to the kid? Because I'm watching Luka. Luka playing. Nobody care about no Dak Prescott. He's not must see. Luka was in Dallas.
Luka was.
It's so bad that Dirk Nowitzki is mad with the franchise. He's mad. You know, why would you do this? You know? It's terrible. But one person, and listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. There's something about being like 10 toes down and being wrong and strong at the same time. Yo, Nico Harrison, I'm telling you right now, I don't know how this man is still above ground. And I love it because I don't want no harm to be done to him. But yo, for you to be able to show your face in a state where stand your ground is legal, bruh, what he did to that franchise is criminal.
Yo, it's crazy.
But here's the rub. It ain't him. He's a part of it.
Cuban?
Nah, Cuban is not even the owner anymore. He's a part owner. He ain't the full-time owner anymore.
What?
It's that Dumont fellow. Well, they had a closed door, like, media session. You know what? Let me go ahead and just pull this up, because I need to speak about this in real time for you to understand the absurdity that is the Dallas Mavericks right now. So, let's go ahead and see if I can find it, because it was
How recent is this?
This happened a few days ago.
Wow.
So, un momento, I'm going to find it. So, Nico Harrison was there with a whole bunch of reporters. So, reporters are there. Tim McMahon was there, and Tim McMahon, here we go. Tim McMahon was in the room, and Tim McMahon said, now I'm going to go ahead and read this little snippet here, this little back and forth. Tim McMahon asked Nico Harrison, in your own words, you created a 3 to 4 year time frame. In building a finals team, a team that went to the finals last season, you gave up your first round capital control of it 27, 28, 29, and 30. So 3 to 4 years ends, you're out of your first round capital. How is it a logical decision? Explain the logic of that for long term, the best interest of the franchise. Nico Harrison then said, can you repeat the question? So then Tim McMahon said again, you gave up all your draft capital. How is this sustainable to be able to build a winner going forward?
Right.
Pretty much. Nico Harrison then said, I keep saying the same thing, but defense wins championships. I believe that we have a championship caliber team, not only for now, but also for the future. Obviously, the future will hold if I'm right or wrong, and ultimately we're going to be held to the standard of wins and losses, and every executive in every field is going to be held to that same standard. So Tim McMahon is looking at him like, you still didn't answer my question.
Right, like what you said.
He said, your long-term best interest, though. 25, 26, 27. Those are your 3 years that you said that's your window.
Yep.
You have no draft capital in that window. So how are you supposed to build a team with no capital? Is what he's asking him. He then asked again, or he then said again, like I said, we believe in the moves that we made. Obviously you don't, and that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion, but we're built for the future, and defense wins championships. So again, you don't do this for the public. You do this in a closed door setting because you understand the level of criticism that is headed your way, and I don't even want to curse. The screwed up part about this is that he is just the face of it.
Wow.
Dumont, who's the majority owner, he was the one that put this out there and said, we are doing this closed door press conference. We're doing this closed door thing. So you're just sending poor Nico out there to be damage control, and everybody believes that it's his doing. It's yours.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
That's crazy.
Like, this is going to blow up in their face, because here's the thing. What if AD wakes up in the summertime and says, I don't think I necessarily want to be here. You just traded your franchise player, 26 years old, that just got you to the finals. Yeah. We didn't even talk about they didn't make the playoffs. They was in the finals.
It was in the finals, yo.
And you blew it up. Like, yo, I'm a Laker fan. I don't care, right? We enjoying Luka over here, right? We great. But damn, son.
How long has he been a majority owner?
Since last year.
Damn, so this is like one of his first real
Yeah,
moves.
because the thing is, Mark Cuban was supposed to stay on to handle the basketball side of things. They had a handshake agreement, and then he pulled the rug under Mark Cuban's.
Oh, wow.
He said, yo, remember all of that stuff?
Wow.
Not happening. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
I feel bad for Dallas Mavericks fans because there's no help in sight.
I remember that first game when AD got hurt. He got hurt.
Yo, let me tell you something. The night that Luka came back, right, and Luka had that magical performance,
Yes.
people don't realize. Hello, Claude. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, bud?
And people don't realize that AD played in that game.
Yeah.
He didn't do a damn thing. And it just reminded me of all the years that we would see him there. And he would have this ghost look on his face, this blank stare. And he's like, do something, do something, do something, score, take the ball, be a leader, take charge.
Yeah.
He just sat there and did nothing. Playoff time, Jokic would bust his ass. Can't keep up with the slowest man on the planet.
I'm in a problem, though.
First, I know, but come on now. Put on a fight. So for me, it's like, all right. Yeah, I feel bad for Dallas fans, but you know what? You gotta get over it.
They'd be all right.
Get over it. You know, even Adam Silver had to chime in. He had to chime in on the trade.
What you say?
He said, look, man, ain't nothing I can do. It's a legal trade. We can't jump in and say, nah, you're not doing this. The last time this happened, we know what happened. Chris Paul didn't end up being a Laker because David Stern did some wild shit.
Dave Stern.
Yeah. You see what, you know what, I'm not
I
going to
was
say
happy about that.
I'm not going to say that.
I ain't gonna lie. I was happy about that.
I was going to throw some shade.
Don't do
I ain't
it.
gonna do it. Yeah. But the reason why he did that is because not only was David Stern the commissioner, but he was also he was the GM or the acting owner of the Pelicans, the Hornets at that time.
Yeah, I remember that.
So he didn't veto the trade from a commissioner standpoint. He vetoed the trade from being the standing owner of the Hornets. That's where it gets all muddied. Fine, you want to go ahead and do that, but damn that. It's personal. So Adam Silver said, you know what, I'm just step away.
Yeah.
You know? This is a wild trade. I'm going to step away, though. And that's the smart thing to do. Let it go through, okay? Luka belongs in L.A. He's fine, okay?
You're just happy because you're on the receiving end.
You
Pause.
damn right. Because all the times I was on the other side of it. I was on the other side of it.